What's up? What's up? What's up? Wait for a couple of y'all to come in. Tap in real quick. I'm impatient. I drunk mad coffee. So I'm gonna start in about 20 seconds. I know y'all wondering what that picture is up there. That thumbnail is. I'm gonna get into the story. All right. Well, first of all, I want to say thanks for all the support yesterday. I mean, the video did almost 2,000 in one day. I think financial videos on my channel, they do very well. So I think that's the niche I'm going to stick with. And if I'm going to do some comedy or something like that, I'm just going to do it on live. That way y'all can see it live. Or if I do an interview, I'm going to interview people that's doing business and business type stuff. So that's loud. You hear that in the background. Yeah, if you haven't checked it out, go ahead to the video before this and check it out. It's called How to Become a Millionaire in 2020. And then comment below, not under this video, comment below under that video, I will become a millionaire in 2020. That's gonna, speak it into existence, right? So to get to the thumbnail that's on here right now, you see a Caucasian lady holding a middle finger up, right? The reason why you see that's a live picture that I took at my job. So, about 2 weeks ago, a lady decides to come in there and throw stuff on the ground. I get called up there by one of the cashiers. She said, you need to get this lady away from me. She's going crazy. I'm like, how is she going crazy? Another customer come up. That lady is throwing stuff on the ground. Now, mind you, this is like a 60-something-year-old lady. She by herself, loud, belligerent. But when I get next to her, she not really saying nothing. So I'm not even worried about it. I'm like, all right, whatever. Maybe they just tripping. Maybe she just picks something up and just throw it to the side or something, right? I'm not even paying attention, paying too much attention to it. I'm not even really thinking about it. I walk over, go do whatever I'm doing for real, finish up my little tasks that I'm doing. I get another call to the front. I'm like, all right, she must be doing something. So I stand there. Stand there while she checking her stuff out. She checking her stuff out, checking her stuff out. And I'm looking at her. I'm like, something ain't right with this lady. Something is wrong with this lady, for real. But she not really doing nothing, so I can't really say nothing right now. Right? So she check out like everything normal, everything fine. Checks out, gets her stuff, puts her stuff into the cart. Right? This is all stuff that she just purchased with her money. Right? So I say, okay, she's obviously not on nothing no more, for real. She goes, I walk away. She goes in her cart, grab the stuff that she just bought, and start throwing it on the ground. Throwing it, throwing it, throwing. I was like, what is this lady doing? First of all, you just bought that. Second of all, why are you throwing stuff on the ground? So I was like, yeah, obviously something is wrong with this lady, for real. So I walked up on her and said, excuse me, ma'am, you can't throw stuff on the ground. She was like, I don't want it anymore. I don't want this stuff anymore. Okay, fine. Return it. Don't throw it on the ground. She said, you can't tell me what to do. I said, yes, I can. You got to get out the store. I'll leave. Turn the cart around. Starts running. Obviously, I said this is a 63-year-old woman, so she running like this. Start back over. To the back of the store. I'm just like, ma'am. I'm just standing there like, ma'am, ma'am, ma'am. She's like, I'm leaving, pushing the cart, running. I'm leaving. I said, I'm looking like, are you serious? It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, are you serious? So after that was finished, I said, all right, she gonna leave out. So one of the cashiers went over there to go get her, and she turned her around, like turned around to get out the door, and she went to go walk. She walked out the door. I said, she gotta be with somebody, because who would let their probably grandmother or somebody come outside, they act like that, and let her drive? She was driving. She walked her cart up to her car, and as you see on the picture right there, as I was opening the door to take a picture of her, like a rat is supposed to. No, but I just wanted to get a visual look. So if I see her again for her, but she never turned around. So I went to go take a picture of her. And she turned around, she threw a middle finger up for her. I said, okay. I'm going to remember your face either way. One way or another, I'm going to remember your face. Yeah, that's funny. That's a funny story. That was about 2 weeks ago for real. That's definitely not the only encounter I had with a crazy person. Especially not in the store. You find it more at retail stores than you find in your actual business. No, I can't say that. I've dealt with some crazy people with my moving company. I'm gonna tell you one story. I'm gonna tell you another story about when I'm doing a moving job. So, and my uncle can vouch for this. He set up this job. Lady said she only got a couple things. She want to put it into a pod. If you don't know what a pod is, it's like one of them containers, like a storage container that you put out there. Then they come pick it up and then they transfer it the way you need it to go. This lady had a whole house full of stuff. I'm not talking about a house like you just moving a house. You got a table, you got a couple beds, no. She been there for 20 years and got 20 years of stuff accumulated in that house. She wanted to pay us $50 a piece. I was no good. I was like, $50? So I let my uncle go ahead and tell her, like, we're not going to do it for that much for real. And it's going to take a truck. And it's going to take about 2 days. She broke down, started crying. I'm like, so is that a yes? That is a no? Come to find out, she knew 3 months. No, was it 3? It was either 3 or 6 months in advance that she had to move. So she didn't prepare for 6 months. She had 6 months to prepare. She didn't prepare at all and waited till the last week. We working so she agreed on the money that we wanna that we got to to do the job, the other amount of money. So we working for 3 days. She can't pay us right there. She got to pay when she sell the house. We agreed to that. But every day we getting more and more mad at each other because we working for free. We're working hard. So the last day I decided not to go back. So the day comes where she's supposed to pay. Guess what happened, people? Go ahead, guess. Guess what happened? I'm gonna give y'all 5 seconds. She didn't want to pay. Right? Obviously, like we shouldn't do from the beginning. If she didn't have $50 a piece, then she ain't gonna have $200, $300 a piece. Right? So, you know what I did? What day you selling the house? Monday. Okay, we'll accept the money Tuesday. Tuesday came. Can I get till Friday? Did you sell the house? No. We ain't sell a house yet. We're gonna sell it on Thursday. I can give it to you on Friday. I got bills too. I got a lot of bills, especially at that time. I had bills. I needed that money. I'm like, look, man, you either gonna have to pay me this, you were gonna have to pay me this money, or we're gonna have to go to court because I can't afford to not be getting paid for jobs I'm doing, and I'm not taking other jobs to come do this job. She started crying, sending long texts. At this point, I'm starting to notice every time she get into a bind, she start crying and like play the sympathy role. I don't feel that bad for her. I'm sorry. I hate to say it like that, but after a while, I start thinking like, why didn't she was like a early 40s, look good, seemed to have like a positive attitude. I'm like, why ain't nobody helping her? And this is probably why. Yeah, people helped her put together a little bit of money, but nobody helped her over the house. Not to mention, none of this stuff was packed. We had to pack this stuff out, all type of crazy stuff, right? So, long story short, I texted her like, "Hey, I'm not trying to be an a-hole or nothing, but if you don't pay, I'm gonna have to take you to small claims court. My friends might not, think it's that serious, but I think it's not fair for you to work us for 3 days and not be able to pay us the money." She set another date. That date came. So they went and got their money cash. I had to work, so I couldn't go. I couldn't physically be there. I should have just got them to get the money, but I wasn't thinking. I was at working and work mode at that time. So I'm sitting there like, okay, so now they got it. So at least I know that she got the money, right? So I asked her, you could just PayPal me the money. She said, okay, I'll PayPal it to you. She PayPal me the money. She sends it in a check, a PayPal check. I never even heard of a PayPal check before until that time. You know how long that like $200 took to clear? It took 5 to 7 days after she gave it to me to clear. So I had to wait another week, a whole another week. That was not fun. But seeing it in the account was a little bit more relaxing. Then I called PayPal. They're like, yeah, it's dead, just waiting to clear. Who sends a PayPal check? It's Cash App, it's Venmo, it's Cash. I offered to even come. She was like, oh, I don't have any cash anymore. It's on it. Another crying episode. I'm like, Lord Jesus Christ. But everything happened for a reason. You learn stuff for a reason. It's your boy Luca Rossetti. Y'all got 2 stories out of me this time. And I'm going to be coming. My next video, planned video, is going to be how to consolidate, negotiate your collections on your debt. All right, it's your boy Luca Rossetti. I'm out. Make sure you like, comment. Thanks for everybody that came in. And watch the ads, because that's how we get paid.